Structured query on raw material consumed. This query trigger is available under Business Segments and Product section. This query trigger enables you to find companies based on the raw material consumed by company in a given year. Let us understand the functioning of this query trigger with the help of an example. Suppose we want to find companies whose raw material consumption was wood and all products under it with a value of more than Rs 10 million in March 2014. To execute this query, you need to follow 7 steps. The first step is to select appropriate radio buttons and tabs available in the user interface. The radio button Products Produced Traded is selected by default, and let us change it to Raw Material Consumed. The tab Structured Query is selected by default, and let us retain the same. The second step is to select the product and services from the Select Within Product Services classification tree. Let us control-click on the checkbox of Wood available under Wood Products to select all the products under it. The third step is to select the indicator to be queried on and specify the range in the Range From and Range To boxes. Let us select the indicator Raw Material Value from the Select Indicator box and enter 10 in the Range From box and leave the Range To box blank. The fourth step is to enter the appropriate date on which the search should be conducted. The default selection is L, and let us change it to 2014-03 in the Query on Dates box. Let us retain the default selection in the Output Dates box as AP. The date formats used in the Query on Dates and Output Dates are explained in the Help on Dates, which can be accessed by clicking on the question mark icon available just above the Query on Dates box. The fifth step is to select the appropriate domain from the 2 domains available, All Companies and Companies in Current OSE. The domain All Companies conducts a search over all the companies available in the Prowess database. The domain Companies in Current OSE conducts a filtering on the companies available in the current output sheet. The default selection is All Companies. Let us retain the same. The sixth step is to select the appropriate output destination from Select Output Destination box from the 3 formats possible. The first format is OSE, which displays the names of companies satisfying the criteria available in the query trigger. The second format is the WS or the worksheet, which displays the company names along with the product details. The third format is the TXT, which displays data in a text file. Let us select WS as our output destination. The seventh step is to click on the appropriate Execute option to execute this query. The domain selected by us is All Companies, so we can select any one of 3 execute options available, which are Add to Current OSE and WS, Send to New OSE and WS, and Replace Current OSE and WS. Add to Current OSE and WS adds the names of the qualifying companies in the current output sheet and adds the data and the names of the qualifying companies in the worksheet. Send to New OSE and WS creates a new output sheet of names of qualifying companies and worksheet of qualifying companies and its data. Replace Current OSE and WS replaces the contents in the current output sheet with the names of the qualifying companies and creates a new worksheet of qualifying companies and its data. Let us click on Send to New OSE and WS. When the query is executed successfully, the New Outputs button will start blinking. Click on the same, you will see that 2 outputs OSE and WS will be selected by default in the Output Downloader box. Click on the Continue button to download both these outputs. The worksheet will display companies which consumed all types of wood with a raw material value of Rs 10 million or above in the accounting year March 2014. A new OSE will also be created, which will display only names of qualifying companies. You can click on the output view to view the same.